We need to team up right now, Max. We have to kill this Poco. Don't let this Poco do this to us. There goes Poco. Waste the heal, Poco. Can we kill this Poco? 12 cubes? Oh, no. Oh, no. That was an accident. That was an accident. What is going on? Don't choose me. No. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, the Chief, aka the Chef, aka Chief Couscous, bringing you a brand new episode of Brawl Stars, where inside of today's video, we're gonna be running through the top 5 brawlers inside of all of Brawl Stars, letting you know which brawlers you need to play to pick up some easy wins. As you guys know, we just had a boatload of new content come out, including 2 new brawlers, as well as a set of balancing changes that shook up the entire game. I went to some of our pro players here at Tribe Gaming, as well as other members in the community, to compile a top 5 list of brawlers to reveal for you guys to end up dominating inside of your matches. Now, as always, make sure you guys are summing up to the channel using code PAT. Again, just go to the shop, swipe over, use code PAT, and it's gonna give Chief Cat a little kickback. I mean, look at this fluff. How could you guys resist? Please use code PAT or I won't get Meow Mix, please. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into number 5 on our list. One small note though, I did record this before Edgar did go live inside of the game. I'm hanging out with my family right now on the holidays, so Edgar, you guys will have to let me know where he stacks up on this list, but let's go ahead and check out brawler number 5. Kicking things off at number 5 on our list is a brawler that's been in the top 5, it feels like, for a couple of weeks and months, and a brawler that did actually not get touched, as far as I know, in the most recent set of balancing changes. That's going to be Max. The run and gunner herself does a crazy amount of work, whether it's being able to support your team, whether it's being able to deal consistent DPS and otherwise. Max still reigns as a top 5 brawler inside of the game, and no top 5 list would be complete without her, so that's why she stacks up on this list. Whether it's team speed ups, whether it's consistent damage, whether it's crazy outplay potential with either of your gadgets, you can use Max in so many different ways inside of Brawl Stars. And hopefully, even though we don't have like any cubes inside of this one, we might be able to do something. So let's see if maybe we can get this dub right now. Come on, man. Why you gotta hit a fellow Max like that? Let's go. 5 brawlers. I literally have seen no one right now, but hopefully we can start stringing together some dubs. Hopefully someone doesn't have like 8 cubes in the center of the map where all the boxes are. Looks like Poco is gonna battle the Surge. It's a 10 power cube Poco. That is a thing of nightmares right there. All right, Poco. I mean, I guess we can just, if we don't let Poco get in range, we can't lose, guys. That's a fact. That's a big brain fact right there. What are you gonna do against the 0 power cube Max, Poco? What are you gonna do? Poco gonna start beating into these bushes, and this is where things are about to get awfully scary. Okay, 3 brawlers. What are we gonna do right now? No better way to showcase Max than against a 10 power cube Poco. Am I right, guys? Am I right? What are we doing, Max? Are we gonna team up right now? Oh my goodness. Here comes the Poco. This Poco has a heal too. How are we gonna do this, Max? We need to team up right now. We need to team up right now, Max. We have to kill this Poco. Come on. Don't let this Poco do this to us. Don't let this Poco do this to us. There goes Poco. Waste the heal, Poco. Can we kill this Poco? 12 cubes? Do it, Max. Yes. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was an accident. That was an accident. What is going on? Don't choose me. No! Why me? Next up is a brawler that I recently told you guys is one of the most sneakily broken brawlers in the game. Mr. P got an almost 9% damage buff inside of the most recent balancing changes inside of Brawl Stars, and now dealing over 1,000 damage per shot at max level with no cubes. Having that big burst damage to go alongside, obviously, a super annoying super. Wow, that's a really bad pun. Mr. P has to check in at number 4 on our list. Honestly, Mr. P has an argument to be higher up. There's so many, new and improved brawlers inside of the game, but for now, Mr. P checks in at a pretty solid spot, and especially inside of Solo Showdown with this additional burst damage, you're really able to put in some more work. All right, well, this Ems has got to go, guys. You know that Ems was about to go down, and she was trying to pop that gadget right there. 3 cubes, 1 dream. Let's get that super ready to rock and roll, but again, it's all about burst damage with so many brawlers. Burst damage can be so key for trying to pick up wins, and now that Mr. P finally has it, where in the past he did like 800 damage per shot at base level, dealing over 1,000 is absurd, and everything you want from one of the top brawlers in the game. All right, well, BB's gonna get blasted down right there. There's literally no other way to put it. Let's throw down our turret, and with the Porter scaling up with power cubes, it's about to get even uglier right now. Primo's gonna go in. I mean, come on, Primo. What are you even thinking right now? Daryl, do your thing, Daryl. I mean, I'm gonna drop this turret just to make sure it spawns closer to you guys, but Rosa is gonna go ahead and go down to 0. 2,000 HP a shot. This Porter is beating this Rosa up right now. That's going to be a big F in the chat. All right, Daryl, I'm going to let you 1v1 my Porter to see what you got right now. Daryl's going to let this Porter do him dirty for the kill. Respect the Porter. Respect Mr. P at number 4 on our list. For number 3 on our list, we're slotting in one of the 2 new brawlers inside of Brawl Stars. At number 3 is going to end up being Byron. Now, Edgar looks really strong. As I said, though, Edgar hasn't released inside of the game, so I don't want to put him in the list, at least at the time that I'm recording this video. You guys let me know in the comment section how broken Edgar actually is. But for Byron, having that heal damage combo right now after playing Byron for a while, he feels really, really good inside of Brawl Stars. And really just the versatility is what makes Byron insane. Having the, well, I'm gonna use a big word right now, the juxtaposition between Byron's healing and damage, that's right, guys, I graduated high school, look at me, is crazy. Byron's able to, whether you want to play in a support role or whether you want to go all out on your opponents, you can really find your way to shine. The only weakness with Byron right now is the fact that Byron's burst damage just isn't really up to snuff compared to other brawlers. You have to wait a little bit of time for it to end up damaging down your enemies, and sometimes time isn't really of the essence when you have a Shelly in your face and you'll find yourself going down to 0. But for me, I feel great about Byron. I feel great about that super slap. Number 3 on our list, clearly broken. Checking in at number 2 on our list is a brawler that I thought was one of the worst 3 brawlers in the game as of a month ago. Rocketing up from bottom 3 to top 2 in the game is gonna end up being Colt. That's right, I said Colt, guys. Colt has gotten some crazy buffs over the last couple of weeks. He first got an amazing gadget now that just shoots a missile that destroys absolutely everyone. And for Supercell, for some reason, they nerfed Brock, but they didn't nerf Colt inside the last update. And then now they gave Colt a 12.5% damage buff in the most recent set of balancing changes. Don't look into that shot that I just missed right there. 12.5%. That on top of getting a gadget buff to where now you're gonna end up getting over 13% quicker movement speed on Colt walking around when you're using his slick boots. Colt is now ridiculously good, but the one thing is with Colt is that he's a high skill cap brawler. You can't be like me and miss every single shot, or you're gonna have yourself a really bad time. But if you're good with Colt, if you can figure it out, if you can end up landing some of your shots, the damage is insane, especially the gadget, obviously, as you guys know. But now more than ever, you can put in some work. All right, this crow, yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of you in a second. Yeet. 4,800, just like that. Colt is so good. It's crazy what changes Supercell has made to Colt, and now from him to go from the worst in the game to now people are playing Colt and not being ashamed to admit it is nuts. All right, well, I really want to kill that other Colt just for the spins, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead and let him live right there. 8 cubes to 3. As long as I get second, that was worth. Let's go. Last but not least on our list is a brawler remaining at number 1 in the game, even after getting some nerfs. It's gonna be Karl. Now, Karl did get some nerfs in the most recent set of balancing changes. You've got a decreased attack range by 13%. The super charge rate doesn't charge up quite as fast. Alongside, I mean, he did get a small buff to his DPS of one of his gadgets, but that's not really gonna do anything for you. Karl, with his his new gadget, I guess, inside of Brawl Stars, being able to jump on people, comboing together your super plus gadget combo has ended up making him the best brawler inside of Brawl Stars. Still, this is crazy for me that Karl is still this good, guys, but I mean, the proof is in the pudding. As I was saying, the proof is in the pudding. He is still ridiculously good and the number 1 choice for pros, at least as far as the initial reactions to these balancing changes. So ridiculously good. Brock, what are you gonna do? You're gonna shoot the wall and then come through? That's what I thought you would do, Brock. Get out of my face. You got nerfed. Karl didn't get nerfed enough. That's how you do it. Easy, easy win. Again, the game changer for Karl was that gadget. Being able to gap close on your opponents and combo together a super leads to some wombo combos for the ages. You can completely destroy an entire team, especially using protective pirouette while using that gadget. I mean, you're going to be able to blow people out of the water and destroy them. So Karl's just a really fun brawler to play right now. There's nothing else to say. Let's go and see if we can finish this one off strong right now. Dynamite, who did not end up at the top of our list, guys. Alexa played Despacito for Dynamite. Let's go and see if we can finish this one strong. You know that Leon's chasing me down with his super, right? pain. So that's gonna wrap it up for our list. Quick recap of our top 5. At number 5, we've got the runner and gunner with Max. Number 4, Mr. P, aka my nickname is a baby. Number 3, we've got Byron, the newest brawler in Brawl Stars besides Edgar. Number 2, we've got Colt going from worst to almost first. And number 1 is Karl as the team-wide wrecker that he's come to be with his new gadget. But I wanna hear from you guys. What do you have to say in the comment section below? Do you agree? Do you disagree? And where does Edgar end up on this list? From first impressions, I feel like Edgar is definitely gonna be a top 5 brawler. But you guys let me know inside of the comment section below. That is gonna do it for me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as always. Hopefully you have an amazing holiday with your family. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.